Hello investors, it's Zil from Equitymaster bringing you investing insights to make investing simple and easy to learn. To stay updated on investing trends and the latest developments on Indian markets, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Before we move on, please note this video is for information purposes only. It is not a stock recommendation and should not be treated as such. There is no opinion or view on any stock covered herein. With that disclaimer out of our way, let's get started. In today's video, I am going to talk about power transmission stocks that stand to benefit from government's recent initiatives. You see, power transmission companies have recently caught the spotlight due to the government's ambitious investment plan of Rs 9.15 trillion in central and state transmission systems by 2032. This initiative is part of the revised National Electricity Plan (NEP), which aims to bolster the country's energy infrastructure. Union Minister for Power, Manohar Lal Khattar, highlighted that the upcoming NEP 2023 to 2032 is designed to meet a peak demand of 458 gigawatt by 2032, a significant increase from the current levels. The government plans to expand the transmission network to 6.48 lakh circuit kilometer by 2032 substantially, while also enhancing transformation capacity to 2,342 GVA during the same period. This strategy will introduce new high voltage direct current HVDC lines, complementing the existing infrastructure and increasing inter-regional transfer capacity. This comprehensive strategy presents a significant opportunity for companies involved in the power transmission segment. In this video, we will look at some of them which have been filtered from Equitymaster's stock screener. These companies are set to benefit from this power transmission push. First on this list is CG Power and Industrial Solutions. CG Power and Industrial Solutions Limited operates in the power transmission and distribution sector. The company is a key player in manufacturing and supplying products and solutions for electrical development, including transformers, switchgear, and circuit breakers, which are vital components in power transmission and distribution networks. CG Power has a strong presence in power systems and contributes to the infrastructure that helps transmit electricity from power generation sources to end users. It operates in both domestic and international markets, serving various utilities, industries, and government sectors that rely on efficient power transmission systems. The company is set to benefit significantly from the government's Rs 9.15 trillion transmission investment plan. With the expansion of transmission networks and increased demand for transformers, switchgear, and HVDC systems, CG Power's product will be in high demand. CG Power remains debt-free. Its order book reflects a strong future, with the unexecuted order book reaching Rs 70.5 billion as of June 2024, a 44% year-on-year growth. The power systems segment's order book alone surged by 60% year-on-year, with major contributions from ongoing expansion plans. Additionally, CG Power recently approved the acquisition of a 55% stake in GG Tronics India Private Limited, a key supplier to the railway industry specializing in embedded systems. The management expects 40% growth in its railway business, driven by newly awarded tenders and improving demand. The company's capacity utilization stands at 85 to 90%, and expansion plans in the power and switchgear segments are set to be completed by the third quarter this year. Here's how the stock price has moved over the past 1 year. Next on the list is Hitachi Energy. Hitachi Energy is a major player in the power transmission space, specializing in advanced solutions for high voltage direct current HVDC systems, transformers, and grid automation. The company plays a critical role in helping countries and utilities enhance their transmission infrastructure, especially in integrating renewable energy sources. As the Indian government rolls out its Rs 9.15 trillion transmission investment plan, Hitachi Energy is poised to benefit from the increased demand for high efficiency and sustainable transmission systems, particularly through HVDC technology and smart grid solutions. Hitachi Energy remains debt-free. Its order backlog reached rupees 85.4 billion as of the June 2024 quarter, a 21% growth compared to the previous year. Moreover, it plans to improve its profits and productivity by focusing on operational excellence. Going forward, its growth plans and strong order book will drive its revenue and profit growth. Here's how the stock price has moved over the past 1 year. Next on the list is GE T&D. The company offers products for power industry, including power transformers, circuit breakers, switchgear, instrument transformers, substation automation equipment, digital software solutions, and more. GE T&D has strategically focused on providing transformers specially designed for these applications, recognizing the growing importance of renewable energy sources like solar and wind. This has positioned the company as a front-runner in the Indian market, supplying transformers that play a crucial role in integrating renewable energy into the power grid. With the government's rupees 9.2 trillion power transmission investment plan, GE T&D stands to benefit significantly, especially as it plays a key role in expanding and modernizing the transmission network to handle higher loads and renewable energy integration. The company serves both domestic and international markets, with exports contributing 31% of its total sales in FY24. The company's order backlog has surged to a record-breaking rupees 62.8 billion as of June 2024, reflecting a massive 59% year-on-year increase compared to rupees 39.4 billion in June 2023. This robust backlog indicates a strong pipeline for future revenue. Going forward, the company is investing heavily in digital technologies to enhance grid efficiency, reliability, and resilience. Here's how the stock price has moved over the past 1 year. Next on the list is KEC International. KEC International is a major player in the power transmission space, specializing in engineering, procurement, and construction services. The company operates across multiple sectors, including power transmission, distribution, railways, and civil infrastructure. Its expertise in designing and executing large-scale transmission projects has made it one of the top contributors to India's power grid expansion. With the government's rupees 9.15 trillion investment plan for power transmission, KEC International is well positioned to benefit. The expansion of transmission networks and the push for better infrastructure will drive demand for its EPC services, reinforcing its growth in both domestic and international markets. In August this year, the company secured 2 major orders. These orders have contributed to KEC International's year-to-date order intake, reaching approximately rupees 100 billion, reflecting an impressive 80% growth compared to the previous year. With a diversified portfolio across civil, renewables, and cables, KEC is well positioned to capitalize on growth opportunities in various sectors. The company's growth strategy includes expanding its presence in international markets, particularly in regions like the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia. Its continued investment in new technologies and infrastructure are expected to strengthen its competitive position even further. Here's how the stock price has moved over the past 1 year. Last on the list is Kalpataru Projects International. Kalpataru Projects International Limited, formerly known as Kalpataru Power Transmission Limited, is a significant player in the global power transmission and infrastructure industry. The company specializes in engineering, procurement, and construction for power transmission and distribution networks, oil and gas pipelines, railways, and civil infrastructure projects. KPIL is known for executing complex projects across domestic and international markets, helping to develop and maintain critical infrastructure systems. In the transmission business, KPIL focuses on constructing high-voltage transmission lines, substations, and distribution networks which are vital for connecting power generation sources to end users. The company has been involved in several high-profile projects across India, Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America, contributing to the development of global power grids. The company earns around 39.9% of its revenue from the transmission and distribution sector. The company's T&D segment's outlook has significantly improved over the last 12 to 15 months due to increasing adoption of renewable and the rising power demand. This has driven the development and upgrading of grid infrastructure globally. The visibility of tenders in the domestic T&D market is estimated to be around Rs 500 billion annually for the next 2 to 3 years. The company's total order book as of May 2024 stands at approximately Rs 584.1 billion, with the T&D segment constituting around 35%. Further, the company in September 2024 secured new orders of Rs 27.7 billion. These include new orders in the transmission and distribution business in overseas market and the EPC project for the extension of the airport from Airports Authority of India. Going forward, the company aims for revenue growth of more than 20%, with pre-tax profit (PBT) margins closer to 5%. Here's how the stock price has moved over the past 1 year. So these were some of the companies that stand to benefit from the mega power transmission push. Apart from these 5, other companies like ABB India, Siemens, Voltemp Transformers and more are set to benefit from this push by the government. Investing in power transmission companies presents a compelling opportunity, particularly given the government's significant investment initiatives. However, prospective investors should undertake thorough research to evaluate market conditions, company fundamentals, and broader economic indicators. While the outlook remains optimistic, careful assessment of the associated risks and opportunities in this evolving sector is essential for making well-informed investment decisions in power transmission. That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family and make them as smart as you are. Have a profitable day and happy investing.